Welcome to Bleep Bloop. We are at the Georgia Aquarium, the world's largest aquarium and home to 450 different types of aquatic life. We're here to talk about Bioshock 2 with Nathan Sharrett, who has yet again built an amazing costume.
Guess which one of us built the costume?
How you doing, Nathan?
I'm doing pretty good, Jeff.
What? So this seems a lot harder to put on than the Big Daddy costume. What are the challenges of just getting this thing on?
Lots of corsets. The fact that it's made for a girl.
In addition to being a Bioshock costume, this is actually a functioning corset. This really makes you look a little trimmer.
It does. It takes at least 10 pounds off and gives me a nice girlish hourglass.
The legs look extremely elaborate. How are we going to get in here?
Very carefully. This whole system is engineered and attached to itself to provide structure. So these braces, I'm going to need to use you for a little.
Does the big sister have like the same problem that young Forrest Gump had?
Did you custom make the beanie cap?
Kathy did.
So many levels of the costume, like you see it and you're like, this is amazing. You would never even guess that you have to make a custom cap to cushion the weight of the enormous helmet on your head.
This feels like the biggest part of the costume, the most. Was this the toughest part to make, to design, or was it something more surprising and subtle in terms of the whole costume?
As you can see, it's a little bit.
Now, what was the hardest part? If you can grunt through your asphyxiation.
Engineering that so that it could stay in one place on the back and not flop around. All of that actually bolts through the breastplate, and then the breastplate is attached directly to the tank, so everything is sort of completely secure.
What is this? What is the liquid filling the syringes?
The blue stuff is Eve, which in the game gives you all your superpowers.
I know what gives you your superpowers. I'm just wondering what it is in the costume. So how does it feel kind of Wolverining up with these?
I gotta be honest, it's kind of awesome.
I really regret making fun of you before, now that you have harpoons on your arms.
Can I have $1?
Sure. This is how Batman got started. Batman built his own costume, designed his own weaponry. You are closer to being Batman than perhaps anyone else I've ever met.
I like that.
I like imagining the big sister going through this, like, before she goes out to terrorize the player.
This is it. This is the first time the costume's been, whoa, look out there. Whoa, hello. How's it feeling there?
Listen, if you can't breathe or anything, just make a choking symbol, okay, with your arms, or wave them around in a panicky way, and we'll know.
This is a Big Sister toy, and because you started the suit before the game came out, this is what you modeled it after.
Yeah, this was pretty much the only reference image that had a full 360-degree view.
So now that you're done with the suit and everything, you don't need the toy anymore, so I could, like, bring this home, because, right? I'll just borrow it for a day. Okay.
Are you tired of costume designing? You would do this again?
I would do this again. This is my second costume ever.
You're probably the foremost expert on Bioshock costume making that I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, even the people that make the game, they just draw it and then they put the polygons together in the game, but they didn't have to actually construct this and figure out the logistics of putting it together.
So I hope when I said that, there was some dude watching at home that's just like, what? Just sitting in his better Bioshock costume, and the gauntlet is now thrown down.
Watching College Humor in his Big Daddy suit.
And you guys will battle in this tank, riding on whale sharks.